Jalen, you guys obviously got off to a slow start in Game 4. Just what did you see was the difference coming out of the gate today to hold them from 43 points in the first quarter of Game 4 to whatever it was, 23 today?
Yeah, just happy the way we responded, honestly. And yeah, we came out and we had some energy in the way we played, and just very proud of what we did. We just got to replicate it in the first quarter of the next game, and then continue to build on that.
Jalen, as you mentioned, you guys were very forceful and physical defensively, but even offensively, I think you had 21 shots in the restricted area in the first half. Was that kind of a point of emphasis, or is that just what the game has given you guys in that moment?
It's a little bit of both. It's something that we do as a team, and we were just able to get down there and convert. And if they collapsed, we were kicking out and just trying to make the right play at the right time, just reading each other.
Jalen, I know last game you talked about wanting to be better defensively. I'm curious, as competitive as you are, when a team kind of is consistently running those pick and rolls at you, how does that affect you? How do you respond to that as a competitor? Not necessarily like with your actions, but emotionally, mentally, how do you respond to that?
Emotionally?
Mentally.
It's their game plan. They're going to try and do their game plan as best they can, and we're going to try to do ours the best we can.
Hey,
I mean, the way he played the other night, the kind of game he had, obviously you didn't have a bad game or anything like that, but did you say, okay, if he's going to do that, I have to pick up my level too because, we need to be better all the way around, and it starts with me?
I mean, not necessarily like just because of the way he played. He played phenomenal in Game 4. I mean, I assume you're talking about Tyrese.
Yes.
Okay. But he played phenomenal in Game 4. And, I mean, our back's against the wall. And so I wasn't thinking I need to play better than him. I was just thinking I need to help my team win. And that's my mindset every time I'm on the court, just helping my team win.
Jalen, we always talk about the last 5 minutes in the Clutch Player Award. Today, first 5 minutes, I think you had 12 points, back-to-back threes, first 3 baskets of the game. Was there an intent here to set a tone early for your team?
Yeah, set a tone for sure, but it wasn't necessarily through putting the ball in the basket. I mean, that happened, but just trying to just make sure that we're all on the same page, we're all ready to go, and just trying to give everybody energy, and yeah, I mean, our back's against the wall, so I mean, we gotta give everything we got.
Jalen, what's the message now in the locker room as you head into Game 6, down 3-2 for your team?
Just focusing on tomorrow, watching film, getting better, and then being ready to go in Indiana. As soon as the ball is tossed up in the air, gotta be ready to go. That's our mindset. That's our mentality right now.
Okay, Jalen, Kat was in here. He was talking about over here that he felt that the execution and the game plan on Halliburton was tighter tonight. Just wondering, what did you feel in terms of what went better tonight for in terms of getting in his gaps, shutting him down?
Yeah, I feel like we picked up our intensity a little bit. Obviously, I think we paid attention to detail better as a team, and the little things go a long way. And so, when we pay attention to the minute things and things that just don't seem like a huge deal, they really do help.
Jalen, you talked about the quick start, but also start of the second half. You guys were very good. What was it about that starting unit that clicked well tonight?
I mean, we knew we had to do something. I mean, we had to. I mean, it's win or go home. We got to do something.
Jalen, obviously, DeLon and Landry inserted into the rotation the last few games, just especially against a team like Indiana that likes to play 10, 11 players and play up-tempo the way they do. Just how much of a boost does it give you to add 2 new guys into the rotation? And then what have you seen from their preparation all year to let you know that they'd be ready for conference finals minutes with the season on the line?
Yeah. I've known DeLon since playing with him in Dallas. I know what he brings to the table regardless. Seeing the way Landry worked all year after getting hurt earlier was that preseason? Yeah, preseason. And then coming back, and then not being in rotation, then jumping into the rotation and being very, very successful. It's a credit to their work ethic, credit to what they do and the professionals that they are. And so got a lot of respect for them. I'm just happy that they came in and did what they did.
Carl, you guys were plus 26 in the paint tonight. Did you come into this game with the intentionality to aggressively attack the paint?
I just came into the game just thinking about being ultra aggressive, and if I get a chance to go downhill or impact the game, I wanted to do that. So tonight was a great night for us, executing our game plan defensively, and it helped us offensively get going a little bit too with those transition points.
Kat, you've been adamant all year that your bench puts in the work behind the scenes, and that when given the opportunity to show what they can do, that they would deliver. Just last few games, Landry in the lineup, DeLon in the lineup, their net ratings are obviously positive in their minutes. Just what have you seen from them meeting the moment and just showing up when the team needs them?
I mean, it just talks to the professionalism that they have, to be ready for, their moment. They did a great job of just, every single day we see them working. We see them always being ready for us. So if we ever need them, that they could come in and impact the game. And this series has shown their professionalism. It shows their character. And I hope the whole world and the fans recognize it.
Hey, Karl, what did you feel before the game that let you know that you were good to play with the Knicks?
I looked at the game and it said Game 5, do or die. That was pretty much all I needed to see. Shout out to our medical staff. They gave me a chance to go out there and compete tonight. I'm glad I was able to. We put a lot of hours in trying to get myself ready just so I could have a chance, and God was good. I was able to go out there and play.
That's obviously a much better defensive performance than really anyone's had against them in this whole playoff.
Yeah.
Do you think what you guys are able to do today is something you can keep on doing against that team?
We have to. We have to. It's we have no more room for error. It's our backs are against the wall, and it's every game is do or die. So we don't bring that energy, we don't bring that execution. Our season will be over.
Kat, I know. I'm sorry, I don't have the mic. Sorry, go ahead.
Kat,
I have the mic.
you guys were in the same exact position towards the end of this game as you were in Game 1, where you're up 14 with under 3 minutes left. This time, you guys don't let them get that second life.
Yeah, it was getting spooky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, I mean, was that something you learned about Game 1 that kind of like you guys had to apply that sense of urgency?
Yeah, I mean, I think that anyone who says they didn't, is lying. We understood that, you're looking at the game and we went from a 16-point game or 18, and now it's a 12-point game. We go all time out. You understand you got to get one. You can't let them. We didn't want to give them life, and with that team being so good and they played so well this series, you want to execute at a high level. And I think we did a great job of just understanding the situation, getting a good offensive possession, getting some good defensive possessions, putting ourselves right back in a space that we didn't do, like you said, in Game 1.
Karl, I know each game is different, but Game 4, you guys gave up 43 first quarter points. Tonight, you only gave up 23. What does it take for you guys, and when do you feel as though defensively you have it clicking? Because you got it clicking pretty early tonight.
I think for us it was, I think in this series we haven't lacked scoring. It's been more about us not stopping them from scoring, and I thought we did a great job tonight of upping the pressure, making sure that we make it more difficult for them to get those open looks and get those shots that they got comfortable last game with and the series with. And it's a testament to our team answering the call, understanding that we have to be better, we have to execute at a higher level, and I think that tonight we did that. But we're going to have to even be better next game if we expect to have our season continue.
Karl, when you see Jalen right out of the bat, the first three baskets, and then two back-to-back threes, and is kind of waving at the crowd 6 minutes in, and you're up 10 already.
For sure.
Just kind of what you saw from him at the start to set a tone.
He was cooking. That's what I saw. I saw him cooking. Just when he's playing like that and he's hitting shots, obviously it energizes everyone. But you understand, especially when you're getting points at that kind of rate, you gotta stop. You gotta get some stops, and you don't ever want to be trading twos with twos, threes with threes. You want to be able to get some stops while Cap is on that kind of burner. He's on burner. So we did a great job of just executing, holding them to 23 points in the first quarter, something that we did not do well last game. And again, it's a testament to these guys. After a tough last game, coming back to the drawing board and understanding the situation and playing with that desperation.
Karl, when we sat with you in Indy a couple days ago, you were sitting next to Jalen when he took a question about the way he's been hunted and kind of targeted defensively, and he said, "I've got to be better." And right after he said that, you said, "We all do as a team collectively. We've got to do that. It's not just one person to stop Tyrese." But how would you respond to the way that he took the challenge tonight and the level of pride that's involved in trying to stop someone like Tyrese and limiting him to the game that he had tonight?
I mean, obviously he did an amazing job, and that's something that Cap always does. He always answers to the call. He answers the call every time. So, like I said, it's not just a him thing. It's all of us. It's a team. We win as a team. We lose as a team. I'm never going to allow Cap. He does so much for us, and we ask so much out of him every game. That he's never going to go out there and take all the blame. We all do. We're brothers. We're family. And family and brothers never let someone go out there and take all the blame. We all got to be willing to lose together and win together.
Last one. Kind of going back to DeLon and Landry, Indiana obviously plays 10, 11 players, and they play really fast. You guys, up until recently, had a significantly shorter rotation. I'm just wondering, when you add 2 new players to the rotation, just how do you guys feel that in terms of the pace of the play and in terms of the way that Indiana plays? Like, how much of a boost does that give you, just the new bodies in the rotation?
I mean, man, Landry, he seems every game we're playing it recently. He gets a big charge, and Deuce has been great, and DeLon's been awesome, and I think everyone on the team is just continuously ready for their moment. And even the guys who don't play and haven't had a minute in these last 2 games, what they bring to our bench and the life they bring to our team, it can't be understated, and it can't be undervalued. 1 through 15, everyone's doing an amazing job of wanting to win and being there for each other. So this team's special. This team is special, and with the series, we haven't been able to close out games the way we wanted to. We haven't been able to show how special we are. We've had moments of brilliance, but we haven't had games of brilliance. And I think tonight was a good testament to when we're locked in playing for 48 minutes. We could show the world how special we really are.